everybody, what's going on? Bar here, back inside of Borderlands, the pre-sequel, and today I have a new video for you all going over the different items that are going to be inside of this DLC. An update recently hit the PC, and that means we can kind of delve into it. Now, first off, I want to thank Shadow Evil for getting this save file and gear up for me, as well as thanking, obviously Gibbed for putting this update together so quickly. So, we're just going to go ahead and get a brief overview of all the different weapons that are going to be inside the Claptastic Voyage DLC that is launching tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Well, for PC, I believe it's around 4 a.m. for Xbox, and somewhere around 6 p.m. for PS3? I'm going to say PS4, but PS4, you can technically get it at midnight. But anyway, let's just go ahead and go over all the different weapons that we can expect here. Now, from what I've seen, there's 17 new weapons, and, they don't look too bad. I mean, they all seem to have this, you can definitely see the 10101 thing. Nice little edit to the skin here. They all seem to be using unique skins, not something that, we're bringing over from Borderlands 2, so that's really nice. And you'll notice the rarity of this thing seems to be a Seraph item. So I don't know what that means, but that could be awesome. Dangerously awesome. So we're just going to go ahead and give a brief overview of all of these. We've got the longest yard, a railgun, looks to be cryo. I don't know if that's going to be only cryo. I'm not exactly sure on this, but it's getting a 50 mag with a pretty low fire rate, but a very high damage. So we may be looking at, I guess you could say, the Excalibur 2.0. Who knows? Maybe that's what this thing is going to end up being. Either way, it looks sleek as hell and looks really nice. So some good attention to detail went into a few of these guns, and I really do like that. Next up, we've got the Thunderfire. Pretty decent fire rate at a 4.5. And this is going to be a Maliwan Blaster. Continuous damage going up to 203%, consuming 2 ammo per shot. Light them up with that red text. And I will be making a guide for all of these different weapons once the Claptastic DLC is actually out. Next up, we have the Laser Discer, the Shazbot. Looks like this is actually going to be an explosive laser. I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry. Explosive? Explosive laser? Well, it looks like Gearbox is finally going to start having some fun here, and we're going to throw, normal things out the window and just give us whatever the hell is fun. And looks like we're finally going to start getting explosive lasers. I don't know if that means we can get explosive for different lasers or just this one, but explosive lasers, man. I'm looking forward to it. Next, we have another laser, the Absolute Zero. Another Maliwan laser, continuous damage going up to 210%. Very low mag size and a very high fire rate. I'm not entirely sure how this gun is going to work because, well, if you know anything about Maliwan lasers, they can chew through their ammo pretty quickly. So I'm assuming there's going to be some special effect with this gun that I'm really looking forward to messing around with. Next up, we're going to have a Scav assault rifle. The Savage Fusillade. Daka. I don't really know what to say about this. It's got a huge ass reload speed and a giant mag with a pretty decent fire rate. 8.9 fire rate's not bad, but the accuracy is low and the damage is fitting that. I mean, if we compare that to, say, a green Maliwan pistol here, I don't know how this thing's going to compete, but this is one of those guns. I'm going to keep an open mind and see how these things work together. Next up, we've got a new TDR launcher. Looks like we've got a nice Kanda's laser. Looks like a grenade when you throw it, so not sure how that's going to end up working. I don't know. TDR, whenever they add TDR weapons, they always have some weird gimmick with them, so it's going to be interesting to see what this thing does. Maybe it shoots a laser in all directions when it explodes. Who knows? Maybe it's going to be the bunny and just kind of bounces all over the place. It's really one of those guns I gotta reload in order to figure out what exactly it does. Next, we have the Dastardly Luck Cannon. Look at that damage. Almost 20,000. It doesn't even have a Jacob's grip. But it's a one shot. I like the whole fire as fast as you can pull the trigger, even though it's only one shot. I wonder if you can actually increase that with some mag size bonuses. I don't know if any of the characters have enough to bump that up to a 2, but you know, I actually like the idea of a gun that does a lot of damage but is only one shot. And if you miss that shot, well, you're going to pay for it. I like this type of gun. This is something that really speaks to me, and I'm really hoping it's going to be good. And that it's going to do something awesome. Or maybe it's going to be like one of those guns that it's a lucky shot. Maybe it does massive damage randomly. Who knows? It could be awesome. It could be the worst. We'll see. Next up, we've got the Vengeful Revolution. Strength and number, comrades. A very, very powerful Anarchist. Let me just say that. Anarchists are one of some of the highest DPS guns in the game outside of lasers. So I'm hoping that the special effect for this thing is going to do something crazy, because back in Borderlands 2, all of the Anarchists rated very, very high on the DPS charts. They were rivaling some of the other weapons. Obviously, they couldn't keep up with a Herald or a Ladyfist, but they held their own and ranked top 5. So I'm always happy with a new legendary Vladov pistol. I really like them. And one thing I'm really going to like is this new shotgun, the Rustlers Flare. Look at that. A double barrel shotgun, almost 5,000 times 17 with an actual mag size that works. Oh my God. What's it doing, Sanchez? I'm just going to say this now. All the references are going to go right over my head. And the cool thing that I noticed, this is a Hyperion grip. This is not even a Jacob's grip. So it's losing the mag size bonus. So I imagine this thing can go up to maybe a 10 or an 11, allowing for even more shots out of this thing. With a 17.7 fire rate, you're going to be able to fire this thing as quickly as possible. I would assume that with a Jacob's grip, this reload speed is going to go down to a 2.3. So I will take a 6 mag. I'll take a 6 mag double barrel Jacob shotgun. I'll take it. I want that. Give it to me. I love Jacob shotguns with high mag sizes. So looking forward to firing this thing in the DLC tomorrow. Next up, we've got the promotional cheat code. Play unfair. Not really much to say about this. Looks like a bitch. But it's green. Maybe a Game Genie's just going to pop right out of it. I can just slap things together, and then I'll get 3 wishes, and I can wish that the main game was better. Because these guns look awesome. I hope they stay awesome, but who knows. Next up, we've got a Hyperion Sniper. It looks like it's going to be our only sniper here, but a Hyperion Sniper, the Enterprise Omni Cannon. State of the art, bang, bang. Not sure what this is going to end up doing. Pretty high base damage here, really low fire rate, which, considering it's Hyperion, is not doing it any favors. It's got the appropriate grip, so that reload speed and mag size is where it's going to be. Really interested to see what this thing's going to fire. It's got to fire something crazy, right? It's got to be. Anyway, next item we have here is this thing, a dull laser that is corrosive. Really nice. You can definitely see that glitch theme kind of going on with this laser, and I really do like the visuals of this thing. I don't know. It's just some guns, when I get the visual of it, I really, really like the gun, even if it ends up being terrible. I already like this thing. Sporting a very decent fire rate at a 6, which is really nice for blasters. 1.8 reload, so that's not bad at all, and a 38 mag. It doesn't seem that it seems to consume extra shots, so that's going to be a pretty stable guns in terms of high DPS with a low reload. So, and since it is a blaster, it will penetrate targets, so you can get that pseudo bore effect without the actual, boring. Unfortunately, you can't get that super damage. Splotters here. I don't know what this is going to do. I'm going to assume that it's going to shoot corrosive balls of stuff, if I had to take a guess here. And then we have Tannis Laser of Enlightenment. Another Malawan laser here. Really high fire rate and a really high mag size with a pretty decent reload. These two will actually go up. We'll have a better reload speed and a better mag size, as it is using I believe a Hyperion grip here. That doesn't look like it's Malawan. I could be wrong here. I could actually be wrong. So, yeah, those two abilities should actually get improved when we mess with it for real, but overall not that bad. Continuous damage is a bit low when you compare it to, say, a Rosie, but then again, this is also a blue and not a purple, so this could end up just being a quest item. And next we have the Party Pooper. It's a masher that's a bandit. What? It's got 61 mag size, 3 reload, 1.6 fire rate. It's 5,000 times 11 and it's a pistol. Now the downside here is it's 1 accuracy. So you're basically going to need to be at point blank range to even fire the damn thing. So that's going to be really interesting. Really looking forward to messing around with this. And then for our final item, we have the hard reboot. Have you tried turning it on and off again? Or off and on again? All that good stuff. Looks like it to be another Shock Malawan pistol. Not sure what this is going to do, but when we compare, since this is a Shock Malawan pistol, if we compare it to the two things, you can see base damage way higher, similar fire rate, and reload speeds changed a little bit. Decent mag size, and it's got a pretty high effect chance. So if I had to guess, maybe something similar to Thunderball Fists, maybe shooting electrical orbs or something to that effect. It seems like they really went out of their way to make a bunch of unique guns here, and I will say they all look really nice. They all have unique skins. I think we're going to have a good time here. Now, here's hoping that they all have assigned drop locations, and I don't have to use the grinder to find all of these items, but we're going to have a lot of fun messing around with these. So thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit the like button, and don't forget to catch me on Twitch. I will be live streaming this DLC, and I'll probably be pushing a video to YouTube afterwards. I'll be live streaming this DLC at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow, so be sure to check that out. And we're going to find out if this DLC is going to be, well, claptastic or craptastic. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video, everybody. Later.